Black people can't have low porosity hair. Before we get into that, what do we know about low porosity hair? I've covered most of these points in my previous video, do check that out. But the most important factor here is that black people don't have low porosity hair because of the way the hair strand looks under the microscope, according to the FBI. From my last point on my previous video, that products don't actually sit on the hair, but because of the hair being dirty or being heavy-handed. This clip is naturally black girly, a low porosity hair influencer and YouTuber. The products sit on her hair despite having just washed her hair, as you can clearly see. This is a mini get ready with me video, but before we get into that, did you notice that even after applying heat by covering her hair for the deep conditioner to penetrate, products are still a bit visible on her hair? So back to my get ready with me video. I hope this hairstyle turns out well. It's a little hack. My hair is not really in a good shape, so I have to tie my scarf, and scarf, I don't know, it's a bit difficult for me to tie, but hopefully we will get it right, and I hope all of us enjoy and learn how to tie scarves too after this video. So back to the point we're trying to make. I had to go online to know where she got her information from. California Innocence Project, the FBI page. The microscopic hair analysis is to test hair found at the crime scene to determine the culprit or catch a criminal. The small circular picture is what high porosity hair looks like under a microscope. I'm putting it side by side the picture on the FBI page on how African hair strand looks generally. You will notice that they are basically the same. Now let's read what's on the page. The system sometimes gets it wrong. We know that. DNA has been a great tool to identify these errors, the factors contributing to wrongful convictions. To date, there have been more than 300 DNA exonerations in the United States alone. In those cases, DNA has shown without a doubt the person convicted was not the actual perpetrator of the crime. In essence, it seems that even the FBI don't have much data as it relates to hair analysis research. I mentioned in my previous video that more work needs to be done on African hair because we still don't know enough and a lot about our hair. So let's go back to the page and see more on this. Maurice Samuel Clark, a former FBI hair examiner, appears in the film. Clark testified hundreds of times using hair comparison and says the FBI used approximately 16 different characteristics to compare a known suspect's hair to a hair found at the scene. In the film, Clark admits when he testified there was no database to compare the hairs and there was no means to determine how often the characteristics the FBI used to compare the hairs appeared in the general population. So I hope you see where I'm going with this. Although this was not the only article that she made reference to, but you can see that from the FBI page, a lot of work still needs to be done. I hope my hair is fine. No, I'm just looking at the mirror for the first time. Okay. Welcome to my channel. I'm Okeke. For those that don't know, this channel is about natural hair, lifestyle, and beauty. As we grow, we'll grow into the other parts. So if you're interested in growing with us, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you won't miss out on when we post our new videos. And to my old subscribers, welcome back. So I don't know, I have looked through all the papers, especially the one from the California Innocence Project. That one is the most concrete point she made when it came to this porosity issue. I said in the previous videos that maybe you're on the lower end of high porosity hair, because I know I've watched a lot of low porosity hair YouTubers, and compared to my own type of hair, products do sit on their hair. Although she said that really, how long does the product stay on your hair? That your hair takes what it needs and leaves the rest. I've mentioned about some of these points in my previous video, but I saved this point for the last point because it's the most concrete and the most, let me say, confusing to me, because from the pictures it means we all have high porosity hair, but on the FBI website we can even see that they still have a lot of research work to do. This is also another research topic I looked into when I was looking into this video, and I talked more about it in my previous video. Our hair differs so much, even as much as how long the hair grows and the shape of the hair strands, so do check that out. I appreciate it if you let me know in the comment section. Let us know, let us learn. If you have high porosity, if you have low porosity hair, how does this information affect you? Are you moisturizing? Because she made a very strong point that if you have to moisturize or use moisturizers after every wash day, it means that you have high porosity hair, because low porosity hair can take in moisture. And then the point of your hair getting wet easily, if you have silicones or heavy products in your hair from moisturizing, your hair is not going to get wet fast. But really, how long? Like when you say your hair does not get wet, like how long really? Because when you pour water on your hair, based on the way our hair is even shaped, all the water will get in normally. But I can put videos of my own hair. My own hair, when I apply products, it doesn't. At a point, I was like, this thing is not looking fine. When low porosity hair YouTubers apply products on their hair, you see it all in their hair looking white, and my own does not do that. As you're applying it, it's basically taking up all the products and everything. So if you're enjoying this video, or you like my face, or you like my voice, or my hair, or if you're enjoying the video, you learned something from the video, please hit the like button. It's not gonna take, it's not expensive. That's your own way of showing support, and that you learned something or you enjoyed this video. It's a way for us to grow. So please hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, because I don't know, you're going to enjoy this, and we are growing together. I've said it in my former videos. I'm going to be giving you guys things, you go and try it out, and you come back and get to me. Let's grow together. It's not I come and talk and say for things and nobody can try it out or relate to them. You go and try it out and come back and let us know what you think about this thing, so we'll all grow and we'll learn together. It's not just like another YouTube. This her final point about the California Innocence Project, that is the most concrete point. So she's a professional, by the way. I don't know, I didn't mention it in my last video. She's a chemical engineer. So this is from a chemical engineer's point of view. Natural Nadine. I made a mistake in the last video saying naturally Nadine. I don't know what I was talking about. But yes, if you have low porosity hair, please go through the videos. Let me know. Let us know what you think about this new found point. Then another important point that I took from going through all of this is our hair needing some serious sun protectant, because as soon as you step into sun, your porosity increases. And this we found out from the pictures of the investigations done, the research carried out by the FBI. And this whole research, her own research work, was based on the FBI and their research, which I mentioned before. When you step under the sun, the porosity spikes up like crazy. So if you've learned something new from this video, don't hesitate to join the family. Let's learn together and grow together, and